Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. We're here each and every week, shedding light on new aspects of health just for you. Join us at latenighthealth.com, latenighthealth.com. Our guest, Rick Olderman, he's the author of Fixing You Back Pain and a number of other books as well, including, I believe, hip pain and knee pain. Have I left anyone out?
Well, there's neck pain and headaches, and there's shoulder and elbow pain, there's hip and knee pain, there's foot and ankle pain, and then there's back pain during pregnancy as well.
Wow. We should all...
I don't suffer from that.
You don't?
No. We'd have other problems if you were suffering from that.
Yes, we would, but we'd be able to make a lot of money.
That's right.
Right? We have a guest in studio, Marvin Cummings, coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes, diabetes avoidance. And he was just telling me that in his 86 years, his 86th birthday was last week. He's from Long Beach, California, and came up here today. He is he's never had a headache. I wish I were Marvin. But we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about driving some more. There are products available for lumbar support, Rick. Are these a good thing to try or not? As you know, I was in a car accident. I have a new car, and it doesn't have a very strong lumbar support. I would like more. Is that something I should look into, getting a round pillow and sticking it back there?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can certainly look into those things and try them out. What I have found is that, I just get a regular old bed pillow, and I throw it in the back of the seat if need be. And the reason I like something bigger like a bed pillow is because it comes into contact with the entire back. And so your body is getting a bigger message that it can relax into the pillow rather than something that's just pressing on the lumbar spine that says, this is where I'm going to be pushing on your back. So I've just had a greater success with using something larger like a regular old bed pillow. Not very sexy, but it seems to work pretty well.
And probably save me some money too. What about the firmness of that? I mean, they've got goose feather pillows today, and which they've had for hundreds or if not thousands of years. I find them too soft, even to sleep on. I mean,
I like the flatter, less fluffy pillows for sure. I mean, you want some support there, so you can't sink into it completely.
What about something like I don't know if it's styrofoam or what, but they're kind of, thick, if you will, and the firmness is really what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So something like that might work too. I think you just have to play around with it. But the pillows that we have here in the clinic are just flat, very basic pillows, and they work very well for most people. And most people end up buying something similar to these pillows when they use them for their car.
Got it.
Sometimes what I also use are little foam squares that I cut out. They're usually like 7 inches by 12 inches. You can get the foam at any fabric store. And sometimes I'll put the foam squares in particular places in the back to see whether that feels better or not. And so you can play around with little positioning things like that too. But like I mentioned earlier in the first part of the show, that if your body coming into the car is better, then you won't need all of the little things to help you drive better.
And I was going to ask you about another thing. There are ice packs that are made for the car now that fit on your back. Is that something you would recommend or avoid?
Well, it's definitely not something I would avoid because ice is an anti-inflammatory. It'll numb the nerves, and it should make you feel a lot better. So, and also, depending on the size of the ice pack, it might provide just about the right kind of lumbar support that the lumbar support would have provided. And you have the additional benefit of cold on top of it. So, not a bad idea.
Maybe we can invent a pillow that you push a button, and it ices up, on the car, while you're driving.
There we go.
Hey, that's a good idea.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. It's our idea, okay?
Yeah.
Chaim, when you're driving, do you find that you want more lumbar support or would like something behind your back? Have you thought of that?
I actually have a pillow, just the way my car is, that I feel like my thighs are like higher. I know it's a back issue, sciatica, but that's where you feel it is in the thighs. So I actually have a pillow that goes on the seat. I got it, I think Brookstone, which used to be Sharper Image. It's spinal tailbone support sufficient, but it's.
Does it work for you?
It's helped.
It does,
because it keeps you more even. But I like what Rick is saying. It's just really all about getting the healthy body on a regular basis.
As a younger man, Chaim, were you athletic or interested in sports?
Not very much.
No. Okay. So working out, walking was not part of your growing up. Not too much. Well, maybe Rick will convince you that would be the way to do it. So in about 2 weeks or so, we'll come back. Chaim will join us again. And I think, who do we have next week? Marie. Marie comes back next week, Rick?
It's either going to be Marie or maybe Diane.
Got it. All right. Well, we'll work through all these people and get rid of their pain. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight on Late Night Health. Coming up next, we're going to talk about diabetes. It's an epidemic. We got to get rid of it, and Marvin Cummings is making it his life work. I'm Mark Alyn. This is Late Night Health. Don't go away. More coming up just in a few moments.